Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 297, sorry. 270, I'm going back in time. 297 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are here with your host, Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You are also joined by Mr. Matt Quine. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Woo-hoo. I've just noticed on Discord, my little thing says, welcome, just in case I forget the words.
You renamed yourself to that like 2 years ago.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I've only just noticed. That shows how much I pay attention. But we are here. It is episode number 297 of the Fret Talk podcast, joined by the dream team of Mr. BudgetPedalChap and Mr. Matt Quine. And
I mean, it's either the dream team or just the tiresome same old team from the last 6 years, however long we've been bloody doing this at this point.
Yeah. I mean, too fucking long. But it's part of the furniture now, isn't it? It is a weekly thing that it happens. It just happens.
And it feels right every time we do it. It
does. It's a nice thing. I do like doing these podcasts. Like we've mentioned more than enough times before, this is basically a weekly therapy session for us.
Yeah, because neither of us can afford actual therapy. This is as close as we can get to it.
Yeah. I like to think that I don't need therapy, but it's basically this. This is therapy. So I can take the moral high ground, going, no, I'm fine.
Yeah, I reckon both of us what your medical degree is about 7 years, so we've got like another year of this. We're both basically qualified therapists.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, I set up a practice and they don't want to speak about pedals. What the fuck? Get out.
Do you not understand what therapy's about? God.
Yeah. Oh dear. Right, we usually pontificate about some guitar stuff as well. So let's do that. Matt, what you been up to this week? What was that?
It's been a bit of a quiet. We're in the run up to TT, so the biggest gig in TT is Bushies, and I talk about it every year. And only one of the bands are there again this year, but it's not the same one as last year. Back to gigging with Switch, which is kind of like the band I've been in for 11 years. So we've just been announced today that I'm back there again, and I'm a little bit excited. But it's a month, and it's I think 6 weeks away or 5 weeks away, that gig. So just kind of trying to get ourselves into the headspace of that. But we've been really quiet on gigs this year, so I'm worried we're going to be a bit rusty, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Like I say, we've been together for 11 years. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll be right.
Yeah. So had a practice with the other band this week, because we are also gigging in TT, just not on the big stage this year. Because some idiot who may or may not be part of this podcast forgot to send an email to the right people at the right time. And we didn't get that gig this year because I basically emailed them after they'd already put the
I've already apologised about this, Matt. I'm really sorry. I can't turn back time.
But but we've got a couple more gigs. So I have got a few gigs in TT, but it's a bit quieter than normal, which actually I'm busy at work at the moment, so it's probably for the best. But it's just So practice with the other band this week. I took the Nick Johnston along because it's slowly becoming my main guitar, and I hate that because it's a Strat and I'm a Les Paul guy, and it doesn't quite sound right for some songs. So live, I definitely won't do it.
One of us.
I won't be I won't use it for every song, but I'm slowly becoming a Strat guy, and feels a bit weird. But so I took that along and just having a really good time. And we randomly, partway through the night, decided to learn Toe Thumping by Chumbawamba. I actually started it as a joke, and now it's in the set.
Oh dear.
I was flicking around on the M5 and found I can't remember if it's phase or flange that's on the start. I'm pretty sure it's a really slow phaser on the guitar at the start. And I was like, oh, that's the start to Chumbawamba. And everyone else started joining in. I was like, okay, we're doing that now.
I mean, that's pretty much how we started playing Africa, is that me and the singer started singing the chorus to it.
Yeah.
And then the keyboard player said, that sounded really good. Oh, shit. Oh,
what have I done?
yeah. No, we unearthed that one.
Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of the main actual guitar playing that I've done this week.
Yeah.
And I mean, the other things that I've done, which is something I don't normally do a lot of, and I've actually watched some guitar YouTube this week, and I don't normally talk about the fact that I don't tend to watch much guitar YouTube.
Yeah,
like, I watch your videos when they come out, to help you out, and also because actually, like, really enjoy the fact that they're like 2-3 minutes long. There's no pontificating before and afterwards, and there's no here's my clean tone for like 5 minutes, and then talk for 20 minutes, and then 3 minutes of the actual thing that you're supposed to be talking about, which I find a lot of on YouTube. And I tend to just avoid that. But like occasionally you see a guitar and you're like, I wonder if anybody who I sort of don't mind the videos of has done a demo. And you had a guitar have you spoken about this on the podcast, or was it not here?
No, I don't think it's been officially announced yet.
Okay, so in a bit you can talk about your one, but your one inspired me to go away and have a look at the Harley Benton 25th anniversary series. And now I've been coveting an offset for a while. I had one for a while, and it was a vintage modified.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't doing it for me. Like, what I want is the aesthetics of an offset, but the functionality of a guitar that doesn't have all the strings fall off the saddles.
Yeah.
And Fender don't make that.
Yeah, you want it to look like a jazz master, but without actually being a jazz master.
Yeah, and I don't. Basically, what I don't want is a tremolo system, a bad bridge, or that stupid tone circuit.
Yeah.
Because nobody actually wants that. And realistically, I also don't want Jazzmaster pickups because they're a bit bright, jangly, and wanky. And I just, that's not for me. But I really like the aesthetics of them. And the 25th anniversary, the finish of that, the orangey gold, they call it, is it Fire Mist?
Fire Mist, yeah.
Yeah, like I really like the aesthetics of that. They're roasted maple necks. And I was having a look and see who'd done a video, and I noticed that Andy the Guitar Geek, who we've had on this podcast before, and he made he made the Les Paul. Basically, he didn't make it, but he turned it from a studio into what it is. So he'd done a video at 42 Gear Island or Gear Holiday or Gear Resort or whatever 42 blokes getting pissed on an island or whatever it was actually called. I'm not sure there were actually 42 of them, but you know what I mean. That event anyway.
Yeah.
And he'd done a video, and I can't remember who it was with, but there was basically the two of them talking about the guitar back and forth, and I wanted to know what their opinion. Probably,
weren't it?
It wasn't Ryan. No, they were mocking Ryan. That's why I know it wasn't Ryan, because But there was two of them there, and I think they got opinions from a couple of other people, just kind of interspersed throughout the video as well. But sounds well certainly for the price point, sounds really good. They were both impressed. They both said that like it plays like a £400 instrument, but because it's Harley Benton, you'd expect it to be about $250. This was before the price point was announced, and I think they're $260. Yeah. So
that's pretty crack on, that, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly where they thought it would be. The specs obviously are much better than most things in that price point. Like, you don't get roasted maple necks really at that price point.
Yeah.
And there's like the hardware is all kind of fairly good. I think they're locking tuners. Which
certainly are on the thing that I'm going to mention.
Yeah, like and for me that is worth £60 because a decent set of locking tuners is worth about £60, and fuck me, I hate tuning guitars. I hate changing strings on guitars without them now because I've got them on a couple of guitars, and it just makes your life so much better.
Yeah. It takes a 20-minute job and turns it into like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So like it's got that. It's got a hardtail bridge. It hasn't got the stupid extra tone circuit that no one ever uses. And it all sounds great. And then they had a debate about whether the pickups were P90s or whether they were Jazzmaster style pickups. And 5 people who had all heard it through an amp, couldn't tell you whether they were Jazzmaster pickups or P90s, which just goes to show that I was right the other week and everyone else was wrong. And there is no difference between a single coil and a P90. They're just the same thing. But obviously, they sound rocky enough to be like a P90, which means even if they are a single coil and flattened down like a Jazzmaster, they're certainly not as bright and brittle, because I will admit that a normal bridge Jazzmaster pickup does not sound like a bridge P90. Like, there is definitely an audible difference there. So if these are close enough, or either way. And to be fair, if they're not great, I'll just get Fletch to make something to go in them.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? But yeah, like on paper, the specs are like you'd struggle to get those specs at a similar price point.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think of anything sub £600 that would come in at similar kind of thing, which is more than double the price point.
Yeah,
and certainly in an offset, I'm not sure there's anything.
Oh yeah, like that shape as well. Very like almost impossible to find something like that. But like even if you're looking at like the Charvel stuff, like the Charvel Pro mods. I think they've got the lock-in tuners, they've got the roasted maple, but they don't have stainless frets. I mean, they'll obviously have better pickups. They've got Seymour Duncan pickups, which you got to assume are better than the Harley Benton ones. But still, you're talking 600, 700, 800 quid.
I don't think they come in anywhere near. I think they're 750 to 900 now. I think the Pro mods. I know when they first released, there was some that were like 650, but I don't think there's any of them that are still that cheap, because they've been out 3 years now. I think
it's even longer than that. Even longer than that.
Bloody hell!
Yeah,
I feel so old every time we talk about guitars that have been around forever. I feel so old.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Yeah, I suppose this is a good place for me to segue, isn't it?
It is.
Talking about that specific guitar. So, I saw an advert for those Fire Mist, like the range, because they do a telly, they do a Strat, they do an offset.
And a bass, I think.
Yeah, a bass. So, I reached out to the Guitar Geek, because I know he'd been on the Gear Island thing.
Yeah. And
I said, I was looking at the ST 25, which is the Strat shaped one, because I've got a tick list of what I want in a guitar, and I'm on a tight budget, and so far I've not managed to tick off the entire list. However, this has got a roasted maple neck. This has got stainless steel frets, and give or take, this is a HSS guitar, because it's like a stacked, single coil sized humbucker, then single, rather than like a full size humbucker. I can there's wiggle room there for me. I can live with that, because the price point was coming in at like 266 quid. I asked him, I said, give me like the real talk here. Are they any good? Because I'm sorely tempted. And I says, like, please tell me they're no good, because I don't want to spend the money. And he came back to me and says, yeah, I can't do that. They like that specific guitar, the Strat, was the best thing that I played on the island. Like, oh, you motherfucker. So yep. I ended up buying it, and because I'm done hard over it, I didn't get in on that first batch, so I had to wait a couple of weeks. But then once they were received at Thomann, they shipped it out immediately, and within the space of a week, it got to the UK, got through customs, and then came here. So very, very quick. Absolutely brilliant service from the the delivery as well. Those of us who listen to the Patreon will know I've had a few issues with delivery companies.
No, you've never mentioned it before. No, not on the Patreon. Not last week.
Indeed. I've got some further news on that one. So do stay tuned because we've got further developments. This company, DHL, I think, was the ones who sorted out the UK leg of the Thomann shipment. They were fantastic. They were absolutely excellent. So hats off to those guys. I received this guitar, yes. Very, very, very impressed. You will be seeing a video on this one coming out yesterday. When this podcast comes out, it will be on my channel. It will have dropped yesterday. Usually what happens when I receive something big, like with the Jet one that I did a couple of months back. I received the guitar, played it a little bit, kind of come up with some ideas of how I'd present it, and came up with a storyboard for the the video, and really kind of methodically went through it. It took me maybe a week and a half of planning, and then a couple of maybe another week and a half of recording the little bits together and then editing it. So it ended up being just under a month's worth of planning and prep and all that before the video came out. I was so excited for this one because I got it and I was playing it and it was good. I ended up doing some mobile phone recording kind of stuff, and I ended up knocking the video out within the space of an evening, which is pretty much unheard of at the moment. Aside from the No Talk or Tone ones, which don't take a hell of a lot of time because they are one shot, one continuous shot of a pedal being manipulated in real time. The other one, the other videos that I do, take time. I went at this pretty much all guns a-blazing and knocked this video out within an evening. So that was really cool. Really excited about it. There's some really cool tones to be heard as well. The locking tuners, I will mention. The locking tuners, I thought, they'll be, the hardware will be, in theory, good. So they'll be quote-unquote locking tuners, but they'll be, lower end because this guitar is really budget. The locking tuners that are on that are smoother than the locking tuners that I've got on pretty much all of my other guitars. So that was interesting. Really, really nice quality, really smooth locking tuners. I've not tried the tremolo system because I'm not going to because it's a Strat. Why would I? Yeah, stainless steel frets, roasted maple neck. It feels really good. I've likened it to a budget feeling version of the Nick Johnston. The Nick Johnston obviously is Indonesian made within a very well thought of factory, and is built to a very, very high kind of mid-range price point. So it's the 700-ish mark.
No, they're 900 quid now.
Oh, are they? Yeah. This is not that. I'm not trying to say that this is exactly that because I've pined over the Nick Johnston for a long while. But with a bit of tweaking and a bit of setting up, I think I could get it close enough that I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah.
Because it's, the bridge booker has got enough poke in it that it does what I want it to. Because I wanted something which was a bit thicker and a bit hotter so that I couldn't run my normal setup and just flick to the bridge pickup if I need that punch. And it does that. Really cool. Impressed. The Like the Roswell pickups are, they're decent. They're not the greatest pickups. They're not on par with the ones that I've got in the Variacs, because those, I don't know why, but those ones just really resonate with me. These ones are not quite that, but I don't think I need to change them anytime soon. I think that will be like in the future kind of thing. As it currently stands, it is a guitar that I will gig. I will absolutely be taking that out and gigging it. It's that simple.
Nice. And that's exactly what you wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure. So yeah, that's that. The one thing that I will mention is in all of the marketing bump for it, like all of the adverts I saw on Facebook and all of this, it did look a lot golder than it is in real life. It's like a metallic burnt orange, is the best way I can describe it, which from the name Fire Mist, that makes sense. But I was expecting kind of dark gold toppy colour, and it's an orange colour. But with the mint guard that's on it, it actually looks really good. So, win-win.
I've got 2 questions for you.
Cool.
How good quality is the soft case that comes with it?
I've not even taken it out of it. It's
okay, so you
cellophane.
You don't know.
Yeah.
And 2, how good quality is the 25th anniversary lanyard that comes with it?
Again, I've not taken that out of its its wrapping. I did receive those. They were all individually wrapped. Like you had your weird like triangular box for your guitar.
For the guitar, yeah.
And then it had the case separate and then the lanyard separate as well. I was so excited by the guitar that I didn't I almost discarded those other 2. three of them to the side. I think like from what I felt on the outside of the case, it feels like a decent padded case. I don't think I'm ever going to open the lanyard, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I was joking about I don't think anybody cares about a 25th anniversary. Like, as much as, yes, it's obviously a special occasion for Harley Benton, it's not quite the case candy get with a custom shot Strat, is it? No,
it isn't. I mean, I appreciate the effort. I appreciate that they're going to that extra effort to make this an event. And that's really cool. Like if they would have said that this guitar is 266 quid and it didn't come with a lanyard or a case, I would have still bought it. So, yeah. I mean, the fact that it has come with a case, I would say is nice. It's more of an inconvenience because I've got cases. I've got loads of cases. But like, I appreciate you, Toman. That's a thing. I just want to mention, because we've been talking about the Gear Island, just something that like cropped into my head. It happened recently. It's like super, super fucking sad. Because this guy was one of the guys who's been in that crowd. I don't think he went to the Gear Island thing, but the China Guitar Skeptic, who was the first guest on the Fret Talk podcast as like the interview series. Unfortunately, this week it's come out that Mike, the China Guitar Skeptic, has passed away, and I am completely devastated about it. He was like one of the big inspirations when it come to me starting the YouTube channel, because I used to watch his stuff like religiously in like the early heyday of the like Guitar Gear YouTube thing, and it was really cool that he was just like this normal guy, because there were loads of like these awesome there was a bunch of like Paul Gilberts and stuff, and like Yngwie Malmsteen's doing these instructional videos of stuff that you can never hope to achieve, and then there was just this really cool guy like debunking myths about these AliExpress guitars that you'd see all over the place and think, oh, that they do look all right, actually. Is it worth a pop? So really cool concept, and he made a thing from that, and his channel grew and grew, and it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy because he was just so cool, and the fact that he took a punt on it was maybe like 20 episodes or something into the Fret Talk podcast. We didn't have a following at all by that point. And
we didn't have a following and we didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was just like, yeah, cool. I'll come on. It seems like a cool thing. And then he also promoted our stuff on his channel after he'd done it as well, which was really cool. So it's really sad. The guitar gear community has lost an absolute legend, and I just thought we'd pay our respects to Mike, the China guitar skeptic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What else have I done this week? So, if you cast your mind back, so we're gonna just cast our minds back about 4 weeks ago. On the Budget Pedal Chap channel, I released a video about an electro harmonics pedal, kindly lent to me by the guys at TR Music in Warsaw. Really cool guys. And they said to me, "This pedal sounds rubbish. Do you want to try it and see if you can get anything good out of it? Because like everyone who's come into the shop and tried it has just went, nope." So I went there and picked this pedal up, and I did a demo on it 4 weeks ago. I thought it sounded all right. Like it was an interesting sound. Definitely not your everyday drive, but like cool enough pedal. Yeah. So last week, in fact, it was this week, wasn't it? It was this exact week. About Monday.
Which is last week for the listener.
Yeah. Joshua Heath Scott of the JHS Pedals YouTube channel, and I think he also makes pedals, but don't quote me on that one. He did a log for budget drive pedals that you don't want to miss out on, kind of thing, and one of them was the EHX log drive. So,
which is you like before that, apart from you, was ubiquitously hated by everyone. I've never seen it. I've never seen anyone say a positive word about it before you did that No Talk All Tone on it.
Yeah,
and then talked about it on the podcast, and you're like, actually, it's not as bad as people think.
Yeah,
I've never seen that opinion anywhere before.
Yeah, so I mean, you could say that I was there before it was cool. Like definitely Absolutely. The hipster thing. But yeah, like Josh Scott says, actually, this pedal's pretty cool. I think he might have seen my video, I'll be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's a massive fan of the podcast. We never say any bad word about his products or anything.
I really hope he isn't. Oh dear. I mean, if you are listening, Josh, just hit us up. You can come on the podcast. Like, we'll have you on. We might not be the kindest about your stuff, but we'll have a chat. But yeah, so he released this video like with that and 3 other pedals, and like my video was on about 300-400 views ish at that point, and currently, as it stands today, we're on about 2,500.
Which is what, 2-3 days later?
Yeah. It's really not much, is it? But it's blown up.
He's got so much influence over the guitar community, or the pedal community anyway.
He has.
So much influence.
I've not checked the prices of the log drive on the used market, but I imagine
there's one that surprisingly hasn't sold on Reverb that is being screenshotted repeatedly on every group that I'm in that is up for £1,000. Surprisingly, hasn't sold.
Yeah.
I haven't seen whether it's actually had a spike in price on Reverb, though. Nobody's sharing that graph yet, and I can't be bothered logging into Reverb.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you a little insider scoop here. That log drive that TR Music had very kindly lent to me, I took back last weekend.
Yeah.
And I think it is still for sale. If you wanted to grab a bargain, I think they were selling it for 40 quid before. So, I mean, even if they mark it up, you're probably still onto a bargain there.
You can flip it on Reverb for £1,000.
Absolutely. Yeah. I did. I sent a screenshot of the video to the chap over at TR, and we were having a nice little laugh about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that happened. I will remember you all when I am completely rich and famous from all of the traffic that Josh got sent my way. Oh dear. But yeah, I've been on a little electro harmonics kick recently. So I've done the log drive. I shot a video for another electro harmonics pedal that hasn't come out yet. Which I think might be the worst EHX pedal that I've ever played. But I'm going to keep you on those tenterhooks for that one. But I've also I was sent through a pedal from my lovely friend at Affordaboard. He happened to get a EHX East River drive in and asked me if I wanted to do a little demo on it. I was like, hell yeah, I do. Because Analog Mike a couple of months back just so happened to nonchalantly drop on Instagram, oh yeah, do you remember that East River drive? I designed that. And people are like, what? so yeah, I've been keeping my eye out recently, seeing if I could see one come up for a decent price. And then Affordaboard have kindly said that they'd lend me one to do a demo on. They, again, much like TR Music, they will have that for sale. Once I'm finished with it, I will send it back and they will have that for sale. And it will be a pretty decent price. So if you like it, get on it.
I had an East River drive, and even though I now know that it was made by what's his face, old what's his face that makes them pedals, their expensive pedals. It's Tube Screamer, and it's a Tube Screamer. Like, it's fine.
Yeah,
but it's now made by Mr. Spensive.
Yeah, it's a Mr. Spensive Tube Screamer. Yeah, I mean, I had one at one point, and again, like at that point, I also had about 3 other Tube Screamers. So I was like,
yeah,
this is fine. I've got other pedals that do a similar sound, and people seem to be willing to pay for this one, whereas the other ones that I've got, like the Moore Green Mile and like the Joyo one, people don't want to pay as much for them, so I'm going to sell this one. Yeah. So I did.
To be fair, I reckon I had that pre-podcast.
Yeah.
So I haven't heard one in about 6 years. So maybe I was just, bearing in mind at that point I was badly using everything that I owned. Maybe I was just using it very badly.
Yeah. Well, rest assured, it's gonna get the no talk or tone treatment. So I'm gonna go through all the settings. We're gonna find out if there are some pretty decent tones here. I remember it being quite mid-rich and having a bit more gain than a usual Tube Screamer. So we'll see. We'll see if my memory serves me well.
Aye.
But I can tell you one thing that I do know about Tube Screamers. They pair really well with Strats. So,
which I also wasn't playing at the time. So
yeah. So that's me week. That is. We've got Willow of Bob. We've got Willow of Bob.
Willow of Bob.
Willow of Bob. Let's do Willow of Bob. This week, the theme is meme songs.
Oh,
meme
God.
songs.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Do, 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 do. I could do the new theme tune for Thomas the Tank Engine. Sacrilegious though, because it.
What?
Yeah,
They've changed the theme tune for Thomas the Tank Engine.
They have. It goes. There's 2, there's 4, there's 6, there's 8. Shunting trucks and hauling freight. I think something like that.
Oh, they've turned it into Bob the Builder.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh. Kids will never be the fucking same.
Yeah, they won't. But then there was another one after that when they did the Big World Adventures, but we'll not get into that.
Okay. We're not getting into the lore of the theme tunes for different generations of Thomas the Tank Engine.
That'll be next week's
okay.
Willow of Bob.
Is that going to replace Willow of Bob?
Yeah. Right, so our meme song starts off with... I've not written down the actual shit. I forgot. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. So we start in with the most recognizable memes, or like the earliest memes, and then kind of coming to the most recent ones. Right. So the first one, 1987. We are no unusual to dear. Experience the regulation, and I also. This is, the English isn't good. So, we are no unusual to dear.
We are no unusual to dear.
We're no unusual to dear. Experience the regulation, and I also. Yep. So, we're starting off. I mean, this is. So, I'll give you an insight into this one. This is the opening lyric to this song, and it is 100% meme song.
Yeah, you see, I'm not great with memes. I never kept like, even when I was a kid, I was never down with the kids. I was always a social outcast. So my partner would be much better than me.
That's why we're doing a podcast now.
It is. I mean, regulation, obviously, it's going to be something about law or something about like.
It's
not. I mean, my first thought was I thought the law, but that's not. It can't be that. So,
not law. No, but you are on the right lines.
Yeah. So.
Experience the regulation, and I also. So do you want me to give you? Do you want me to give you the
Judas Priest do something about a regulation? Is it a Judas Priest song?
It's not a Judas Priest song. No, Judas Priest were never memes. They were never memes. Right.
Some would argue that they are a meme into themselves.
Oh, we're not getting into that one.
They're certainly a Fret Talk podcast meme.
They are, yeah. Right. So the album that this was from, and this isn't going to help you at all, but it's from the 1987 album, Whenever You Need Somebody. Right. This is an individual male British artist. And
from the 80s?
Yeah, like 87, so kind of like we're like towing the edge
Michael's faith.
It's not George Michael. Well, I'm gonna give you this one. So, we're no strangers to love.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Rules. And
you
so do I. Yeah.
Rules, and so do I.
Yeah, of course it fucking is.
Of course it. Like, we're starting strong with the meme. Like, if we didn't start with Rick Astley, we like.
Yeah, I'm ashamed that I didn't get that.
Okay, right. So next one up is 1999. This was actually earlier than I thought it was. So 1999. Individual told me that global would make me angry. I'm not the pointed instrument malt.
Individual told me.
Individual told me that global would make me angry. I'm not the pointed instrument malt.
Individual told me.
I mean, it makes sense. The fact that it's 1999 makes sense because this was possibly most famous for being like a movie song, almost like a meme movie song.
Give me the words again. Individual told me
that global would make me angry.
That global would make me angry.
I'm not the pointed instrument malt.
I'm not the pointed instrument malt.
Malt. Yeah.
As in malt whiskey?
No, MOULT. Like, so, like...
As in a cat losing its fur?
Yeah. See, I was thinking a snake, but...
They shed, they don't molt.
Yeah. Okay. So, maybe shed.
Okay.
So, I'm not the pointed instrument malt. I can feel the listeners shouting.
Yeah, I'm sure they are, because pointed instrument, like, do they mean a triangle? Do they mean a Jackson guitar?
I mean, like 1999, this could feasibly be played on a Jackson.
I don't think I'm getting. Are you going to give me an album again?
Yeah, I'm going to give you
help.
I'm going to give you the album. This isn't going to help you at all. This is from the album Astro Lounge, and 1999. It was most famous probably for Shrek.
No, it's not All Star, is it?
Okay. Somebody once told me
the world is going to roll
me. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Oh my God.
I know, yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, we're hitting the memes.
I'm certainly not the sharpest fucking tool this week, am I? Jesus.
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, they're quite abstract this week. I think Google Translate has done well. Right, this next one, and the album's not going to help you with this one because it is self-titled. So I'm giving you that one straight out the bat. So this is
excellent.
Yeah, so this is a 2001 album, self-titled album. So it's named after the band. Yeah, after the band. Yeah. Right. Her sanction is Noel. I dreamed about it. Her halo is my button.
Her sanction is Noel.
Or Noel.
Noel.
I dreamed about it. Her halo is my button. Again, opening lyrics. Out of all of them, I weren't entirely sure that this one was a meme song, but the internet told me. Her sanction is Noel. I dreamed about it. Her halo is my button.
Is this Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus?
It is Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. Her sanction, her name is Noel.
Yeah.
I had a dream about her. She rings, halo my bell.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've got one.
He's off the mark. Right. I mean, don't get too cocky. This next one's hard. Right. 1985. I'm not giving you the album because that would absolutely give it away.
Okay.
This is the chorus of the song. And desirable. I want to make a contract with a mortal. I ask to transition places. And
desirable.
I want to make a contract with a mortal. I asked to transition places. Again, kind of made a meme, not traditional meme, but made memey because of a television show.
Give me the opening part because I've got a guess in my head, but I don't want to sound stupid on the podcast.
I think we're probably 280 episodes too late for that for both of us. And desirable. I want to make a contract with a mortal. I asked to transition places.
It's Fame. I want to live forever. I want to learn how to fly high.
It's not.
No?
It's
no,
not.
Well, that's the only fucking translation I can get out of it. That's an 80s song, isn't it?
It is an 80s song. Yeah, probably a similar time. Right, this one. I'm going to give you I'm going to give you the album and you will get this almost instantly. The album is Hounds of Love.
Okay, so that is Kate Bush.
It is indeed. And desirable. I want to make a contract with Immortal. I asked him to transition places.
I assume running up that hill.
It is running up the hill, yeah.
But I don't know any of the words to that, so I was never going to get that in a month or so. Like, I know it went big when Stranger Things happened, but I've got a confession that I fucking can't stand Kate Bush. I absolutely just her music is god awful, and that particular song is second on the list only to fucking Heathcliff.
I mean,
worst songs ever released ever.
Wuthering Heights is it's a slog. But you need to check out Placebo's version of this song. It is very, very good.
I've got to say, Hounds of Love, the Future Heads cover of Hounds of Love is excellent.
Oh, impeccable. Yeah, absolutely impeccable. So yeah, if I only could make a deal with God, get him to swap our places, is like the climactic build up to the... Yeah.
I recognise it as you say it, but like I say, it's not in my head because it's a song that I'm not a fan of.
Right, this last one. This is the peak meme. This is so. I wouldn't be surprised if you don't get this one. This one was theoretically released in 2022, although I think there's argument that you could say it was kind of late 90s, but definitely. As music released in 2022, it wasn't on an album. Okay.
Oh God.
Okay. This does require you to know kind of pop culture knowledge. Wealth, no shaking, a crimp. Enjoyment when you squirm, certainly. I wish I could bottle that look there. That is pure and utter confusion. Wealth, no shaking, a crimp. Enjoyment when you squirm, certainly. And the delivery of these lyrics is almost exactly as the song. Yep. Wealth, no shaking, a crimp. Enjoyment when you squirm, certainly.
I have absolutely no idea.
I would almost be concerned if you did. So
wealth, no shake, a crimp.
Yeah. Oh,
just something about a squirm, certainly.
Yeah.
No, like I was expecting like badger mushroom or something like. At least that was a meme that I know about.
Yeah, this was quite a recent meme. It blew up, I think, on TikTok last year.
Ace, I know what the tickety tocketies are.
Yeah. It's got absolutely nothing to do with clocks. I was
right. Hang on a minute. Is it by the week? No, because you said 1999, so it can't be by the weekend. He was big on the TikToks. What about is Kesha still a thing? Is that modern music, or or am I just showing my age at this point? Who else is a TikToker? No, I'm not going to get it.
Yeah, so this one, the lyrics. My money don't jiggle, jiggle, it folds. I love it when you wiggle, wiggle, faux show. This is Louis Theroux.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, like, back in the 90s, he did one of those wild weekends where he, like, hung out with someone who, like, was completely not within his usual circle. And he wrote a rap. And he performed that rap. And then last year, that rap resurfaced on TikTok and was auto-tuned. And then, like, the momentum built on it, where it eventually became, like, a meme thing and was released as a song.
Okay. The internet is a weird place.
The internet is a weird place. Yeah. Louis Theroux, though, I used to watch his shit all the time. What a ledge.
Yeah.
But yeah, that this week was the meme edition. The meme
you had the wrong person on for the meme edition. My knowledge of the internet is poor.
Yeah. I reckon we'll probably get some people within the Fret Talk listenership who will have got a decent score there. It was a tough one though this week. Well, we've got a few newsy bits this week. First of all, he licks 3.6. Like if you put money on that one coming out this week, that was out of the fucking blue, wasn't it? Just out of nowhere. Because, like, the last one, Helix 3.5, people were, like, there was something bubbling about that for months and months and months. And people were like, oh, the next one's going to be a really big one, really big one. This one, just, and it's out. Like, what the fuck? So, essentially, it's quite a small release for the updates, but it's really cool. They have furnished us with, I think it was like 6 or 7 different of the new versions of the cabs, which is cool because they are higher sample rate and they take lower memory. So that's really good.
What?
Yep. Yeah, like it's a higher fidelity signal, but it's less DSP heavy. Yeah. So it's really good. It means that you can dual amp. You can like do dual amp and cab setups now, really, really easily. Well, on the Stomp, you could do that on the standard one anyway. But yeah, so like that's really cool. They've brought out a couple of those. They've brought out an Alnico Blue, Vox one, Alnico Silver. They've done a Greenback 412, and they've done another couple of cabs. I can't remember what they are, but like really cool, very good stuff. They've brought out an extra bass amp, which sure, like
yep,
why not?
Bass is a thing.
They've got a fair few on there already, but I like the fact that they've brought out another one because I find it hard to get a good bass tone. Just it's tough.
Yeah,
it's real tough. I think the issue as well is my bass is an active bass and is really fucking powerful. So trying to run that through the interface, like the front of the Stomp.
Yeah, and tame it.
Yeah, it's a tough one. So anything that can help me with that is just excellent. What else have we got? So we got 2 new amplifiers. Got the Grammatico. There's a couple of Grammaticos before, but there's like this one is like multi-voice built-in overdrive circuit Grammatico. So it is really quite expansive. Has some really big sounding cleans, and then you can add this overdrive circuit to it as well, so it gets quite like classic and creamy. Very nice. And then Line 6 have brought out like aesthetically, it looks a bit voxy. It's like a green Tolex thing with like the checker.
Yeah.
It's like quite a classic sounding one called the Elmsley. So they've brought out these two new amp sims as well as some cabs. So lots of variation with just those two as well. And finally, they've brought out a Russian Big Muff model.
Cool.
Which, yeah, like out of the Big Muff variants, the Russian ones tend to hold their price quite well. So it's quite a sought after tone.
Yeah, and it's the one that everybody was excited for when they did that release, which I guess was around COVID.
Yeah.
Maybe the year before, something like that. Like that was the one that everyone was hyped for. Like,
yeah,
I know they've done the Ram's Head, they've done the what was the orange one? It was the
op amp.
The op amp, and they've done the triangle, but like none of them had as big a kind of, oh my god, they're finally doing it as the Russian. Like everybody was after the Russian as soon as they announced it.
Yeah. It's a sought after one. It's one of the big muffs that people kind of go to, isn't it?
Yeah.
So having that on the Stomp and on the Helix, brilliant thing. So I can't wait to check those out. I've checked out the amps a little bit just before the cast actually, but I'll be doing an extensive checkout of those new features. I think like we were talking about it before the podcast, and we just like how cool are Line 6 for just like free update where you just get some new shit every so often.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't think any other company does it where they go, "Oh, we've made some new shit for our thing, so here it is for free."
Yeah.
Normally it's like, "Oh yeah, you've bought this thing, but here's some new stuff for it, and pay us 20 quid or 50 quid or whatever." Whereas Line 6 is just like, "Here you go, new stuff."
Oh, what are they? Neural are doing that still with the quad cortex, but it's not as old of a unit. I think, I don't know, Boss may do it with their stuff, but it's like none of it's as consistent and as just awesome quality. The fact, like the last one, they completely overhauled the cabs within the Helix and the Stomp so that you can get more more DSP out of your unit. They didn't need to do that. Like people would have they would have carried on with what they had and went, yeah, that's fine. But they completely overhauled it and just made it even better. And they're doing that on the regular. It shows that there's an absolute labour for love going on at Line 6 for these products, and they want to continue supporting these products. So they're not slowing down anytime soon, which is brilliant.
Ace.
I mean, it's brilliant because I've bought into that. So
yeah,
like my shit's not obsolete.
Well, that's the other thing, isn't it? Like the M5 is a great legacy product, but has its limitations in that you're not getting any new things for the M5 or the M13 or the M9.
Yeah,
but Helix has been out for 7-8 years now.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be knocking on the door of a decade soon.
Yeah, and they're still giving you free updates, and like you said, the new cab sims make the unit more efficient. Like if you're taking up less DSP, it means that for like the Stomp and stuff, you can do more things now with it than you could 6 months ago.
Yeah, I mean they look. A couple of updates back, they went from having 6 blocks to 8 blocks within your Stomp as well, because like they saw that people were getting to that 6 block limit and not quite filling up the DSP. They were like, well, okay. Why can't we like stick another couple in there? So they're doing like really cool shit that it's like player centric. They're listening to the feedback. And they're like, yeah, we can do that for you. Let's make this a better product. So it's beautiful to see that they're still supporting it and it's still going strong. So right on, Line 6, right on. Our next thing we've got a compressor. I know how you love compressors, Matt.
Hey, yeah. For all of your country playing needs.
Indeed. Right, we've got Corey Wong. Yeah, that guy. No, me neither. Corey Wong. No, I'm teasing here. I have heard the name. I couldn't tell you where he's from, but I've definitely heard the name. Didn't he have some? Like, he had a neural DSP archetype plugin.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I googled him before the podcast, and he looked like a John Mayer wannabe in the 2 promotional shots that he has as his Google image search results. So that's what he plays a Strat.
Yeah,
that's what I can tell you about him.
So his whole thing is that he's got a really, really precise, funky right hand. So he does really, really intricate and fast rhythms, like funky rhythms.
Okay, well, to be fair, if you say intricate, fast rhythm, I initially, especially if you say funky, I initially think of a really clean Strat tone that probably needs a compressor on it. So I kind of get why you'd have a compressor.
Yeah. So he went to Wampler because he used the Ego compressor and went, I really dig this. Can we do something together? I want something that's a bit more tailored to me. And they did. And what they've got is this. It's called the Corey Wong compressor. It's based on the architecture of the Ego, but with some tweaks. So it's got a clean blend and EQ options on it. It's also got a built-in boost, which is it's interesting. So it's like a dual pedal. It's got 2 foot switches.
Yeah.
It's got an XLR out on it because he often goes direct in, which is absolutely mental. But if that's what you do, that's what you do, isn't it?
Direct from his compressor to the desk.
Yep, he goes direct to desk quite a lot because he wants that really super precise clean tone. Which fine. If he's got the archetype stuff as well, he might be reamping.
Definitely is Wong about that.
Wee. Oh dear. It's not the last time. It's not the last time. He's also put a feature on it. There's a button on the side next to the XLR input, which basically bypasses the on-off switch for the compressor, so it's just always on. For me, that is a really cool feature because I always use the compressor as an always on. So I'm cool with that. I'm not sure how many people would be, but I'm cool with it.
I don't understand. How is having a button that makes the switch that turns the compressor off any different from just not turning the compressor off?
Yeah, so because it's a normal size pedal, your normal kind of, I think 1520B or whatever it is, the slightly taller, but not basically a normal sized pedal.
Yeah,
and it's got the 2 foot switches pretty close together. There's possibility that you could accidentally switch your compressor on off while turning your boost on. And if you know that you're going to be using your compressor always, switch that on, bypasses that switch so that it just becomes a boost on-off switch, which you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, I sort of get it, but
yeah, I really like it. I like the idea behind it. I like compressors. I'm not anywhere near as precise and funky as Corey Wong, but I think I could make some use out of this. I watched Brian Wampler's demo of it, and Brian Wampler can play. Shit, man. He was doing some pretty tasty kind of country licks. Yeah, right on. But it sounded like the compressor sounded really good as well. And he showed how like you can get really squashy, like a really squashy compressor tone, and then use the blends to make that squashy compressor tone bearable.
Okay.
I don't think that's something that's specific to this this compressor, but it's a really cool feature. Yeah, I really liked that. We've got one more bit of news. One more bit of news. And it's almost like we're coming back full circle. It's electro-harmonics.
Hey.
So electro-harmonics. Like last week or the week before, they released the Lizard Queen, which I've done a little bit more research into, and it's fucking rad. It sounds really good.
Okay.
But that's old hat now. It's
You're
old.
only saying that because he made your video blow up.
it weren't. Yeah, it weren't him. I suppose it was. Yeah,
it was.
I'm in the JHS pocket. No, one of our mutual friends, Josh, American Josh.
Oh yes.
Like
I was going to say like Josh from the podcast, Josh.
I mean, yes,
but not that Josh from the podcast, Josh.
Yeah,
Josh from the podcast in the old days, Josh.
Yeah. Like he sent me some clips of it because he bought one of the big box ones, and said you got to listen to this because basically y'all spouting some shit about the pedal and you're wrong. It's like cool. And it sounded really good. It's quite tempting actually because they do the standard small box version. But yeah, that's like I say, that's old hat. There's a new electro harmonics pedal in town. It's called the EHX Satisfaction Plus or Plus Satisfaction. I don't know. Satisfaction Plus. We'll go with that. So the drawback of the old EHX Satisfaction, it was designed to sound exactly like the Keith tone on Satisfaction, which it did. It sounded like that. But the problem was that tone sucked balls.
That tone was so bad that Keith didn't want it on the fucking record.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It was not good at all. It like really kind of nasally and honky sounding, like distortion fuzz kind of. Yeah, it's just not pleasant in the slightest. And it was like, unless you were doing that very specific thing, there weren't many other applications for it.
Unless you were playing that one specific song.
Yeah. Like it did have an empty space on the PCB for an extra capacitor that you could put in, which would fatten up the tone and make it slightly more usable for us. So like EHX knew that this was the case. They knew that it was a very niche product and gave you the option of like sorting it out. But people have been modding that pedal since and have done a few things to make it even more usable. And EHX, they got their finger on the pulse. And I just went, those are good ideas. Let's do it. Let's put them into production. So the Satisfaction Plus is a 4-knob version of the Satisfaction, which originally was a 2. So you had volume and attack.
Yep.
Now it's got volume, attack, tone. So it's got an inbuilt tone circuit, so you can sculpt where the horrible.
So you can move that nasally bit away from the nasally sound.
Yeah, you can tune in the part of the nose which the is coming from.
You can move it back into the throat rather than leaving it right at the end of the nose.
Yeah, you can. And then it's got a bias control as well, so you can starve the transistors to get like a kind of spluttery tone, or you can like push them beyond to get like overtones and stuff. So really cool. It's also got that capacitor mod on a toggle switch, so you've got normal mode and fat mode, so you can have like a really full sounding fuzz tone rather than the nasal one. And again, I urge you to check out the demo because the new EHX demo guy, I don't know how new he is because I haven't been checking out EHX demos, but he's new to me. This new guy's a real, like he's a serious player. He starts off playing like the Satisfaction riff, nah, 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 and then it just like he devolves into like this really big sounding, more modern version, low tuned rendition of Satisfaction. Oh, he's glorious, really good. And he was the guy who played the Lizard Queen as well and made it sound amazing. So, you know, yeah, I think I just not like the new EHX demo guy. But it like the pedal sounded good as well. I secretly wanted the Satisfaction fuzz to be good. I like the idea of it, but it was too niche. And again, it's almost become a bit like the Metal Zone, where it's a bit of a meme of itself.
Yeah,
it's known as this like horrendous sounding fuzz. So the fact that they've gone back and they've fixed that, a bit like the Earthquaker speaker cranker, and now they've brought out the special cranker, where it was a very niche product, and now it's a much more usable one, and they've done that with the Satisfaction. So I'm cool with that.
And the other thing is, like, you can get that original tone, or you can get something that you actually want.
Yeah,
so it would work for somebody who wants to be in a Stones cover band and do that one song, and also wants to play guitar like a normal person.
Yeah, so it's not just a one-trick pony anymore. And I think they're asking $99 for it, which the original is still for sale for like 66 quid, I think, something like that. So like it's not much more of a jump for the useful version. It makes sense. I think it's really cool. Right, that is the end of the podcast for today because we've run out of news. That's how it works. No, and we're well past the hour mark anyway. So I'm going to extend a thank you to our listeners. I'm going to extend a super special sexy thank you to our Patreon backers who are amazing. And for as little as $2 a month, you can be part of that crew as well. They are as follows. We've got Mr. Andrew Bimson of Rising of the Lights. We've got Mr. Doug Christ of 37 Effects, of Masters of the Cinematic Universe, and the Just Surprised Me podcast. We've got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. We've got Mr. Ben Fletcher at Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast, of the Second Button podcast, and the Off the Rails podcast with the H-Rate. We have also got Mr. Ross Philpotts. And those are our Patreon backers. Just patreon.com/Fret Talk. Just check it out. As little as $2 a month. It's not even 2 full pounds. If you are British English.
Not even half a coffee.
Yeah, like if you're Starbucks, that's about an eighth of a cup. So there you go. What would you rather have? Coffee or ear stuff? Probably shouldn't go into marketing, should I?
Yeah, I think don't give up the day job.
I think we can safely say it's not in marketing. If you want to find me, I am Mr. BudgetPedalChap. You can find me Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. YouTube, of course, is the home to the No Talk All Tone series, which this week we've got a double drop. We've got a Blues Driver off with the TC Cinders. Because I think there was somebody, it weren't John, who was it? I think it was Nearly Bob who asked for a shootout between the Screaming Blues and the Cinders, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. I think the Cinders will probably win, maybe. I like the Screaming Blues though. I don't know. It's hard to predict these things. And Matt, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at heel_MattQ.
We can.
maybe I'll log into some social media this week because I don't think I opened either app last week.
Good man.
I'm very bad at like any of this.
Yeah, I don't think we were expecting it by this point. Right, so from myself, Mr. BudgetPedalChap, from Mr. Mac, well, I say bye, Matt.
Bye, Matt.
Woo! It will be a tatty bye, and good night for this one. So that'll be.
Bye.
Bye. What rhymes with orange?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.